As a 16 going on 17-year-old sixth former, I've pretty much seen it all, is a phrase never said by any 16-year-old. But one thing I think does need to be said, especially from people like me, is the universal emotion of disdain shown towards people's pet peeves, myself included. I've long had a pet peeve so great that even mentioning it sends shivers down my spinal cord and terrors me to my core. It is the impurity within the salt, the broken gear within the Ferrari, the hemorrhoid deep within the anus. And this hemorrhoid is called people who wear white shirts and uninspiring ties. Now I know what you're thinking, and I am fully aware my skincare is not up to par at the moment, and for that I deeply apologise. But like a wannabe roadman in a year 9 relationship, it is time to get serious. I am aware that without proper explanation, I am indeed violating my own pet peeve. And as a fashion icon myself, I can only apologise for such blasphemy. Firstly, let me clarify, I have nothing against Thai or Thai people. As a society, we need to start being more accepting of our East Asian communities, and that starts with wearing clothes that don't make us look like bellends. I think shirts and ties are limiting creativity. If I have to push past a toddler to catch my train, I want to look on fleek when I do it. A shirt and tie, or S&T for brevity, is a statement among friendships, and that statement is, I don't have any. Normal clothing would allow people to show their interests, when shirts and ties allow people to have their creativity hindered as well as their individuality lost. Shirts and ties take long and laborious hours for each labourer to produce a small and emotionally draining product, but a t-shirt factory squirts out 400 in an hour. The tragedy of this contrast, we can't even profit off of cheap labour. Remember, Michael Jackson wore a suit and he was a weird guy. So what are the alternatives to solve this problem? The first one, great for introverts, camouflage. How can someone criticize your fit when they can't even see it in the first place? This man is dead, but when he was alive, he looked amazing. This also works for my particularly pale Caucasian viewers, myself included. Walk past a white wall with full cream and you're basically a floating head of hair. The second solution? I think towels are an underappreciated aspect of general streetwear and fashion in general. Nothing says professional more than a half-naked guy in a towel. I'm not actually half-naked, by the way. I'm just, it's just entertainment. To show my dedication and support for the cause, I should be wearing this for the rest of this week's videos. If you did like what you see, like a starving child desperate for protein, I should be supplying you and feeding you through my content. That doesn't really make any sense, but I'll go with it. So make sure you tell your friends, keep on being alpha, and until next time, Abu Dhabi.